Hello everyone, and welcome to this video update. I'm really happy to be talking with you. This is the first time you've heard me say anything on the channel since we got the Man and Dog. Yeah, this is really awesome. I own the Man and Dog show. They're now in my backyard in the shed. Yes, originally I moved them into a storage unit back in October, and now they're officially in my backyard. The entire show is in my shed in the backyard. So, to my family members watching, yes, the prophecy came true. You told me ever since I was 2 years old, one day they're going to end up in your house. Close enough. So anyway, I decided to give you guys this little update because there is something else that I wanted to share with you, and this has become official. It's already done. I have acquired a few other things from Wonderland Pier. I now have not only the Man and Dog, but I also have all of the signs and the barrels and everything. We also took the Frontier Express sign that used to sit above the unloading section. We took a few of the other signs up top. We took the wagon wheel. Took a lot of the stuff, as you guys saw in the video that I explained. I also have now in my possession the Canyon Falls Sawmill sign that used to hang at the log flume. I have that. I have the exit sign at Canyon Falls log flume. I also have one of the... it's not a cardboard cutout because it's made of wood, so it's not on cardboard, but it's on plywood. And I have one of the characters that we used to have. So let me go into a little bit of backstory here. So I didn't know this until right before we closed. I always thought that the only mascots we had in Wonderland Pier was the Wonder Bear and Landy Bear. They were the mascots, okay? Apparently we had 5 mascots back in the day. We had Hawaiian Lion, we had Clark the dog, and we had Jumbo the elephant. And apparently one of our maintenance guys that worked at Wonderland back in the late 80s and early 90s, he was the one that did a lot of the mascot work at Wonderland Pier, and he was able to acquire some of the mascot outfits of the characters that are no longer at Wonderland. So eventually it just came down to we only had Wonder and Landy. They were the 2 main mascots. But in the early 90s, we had other mascot characters, and it's funny because I remember Wayne, our pier artist, made some of those characters on plywood and put them on the carousel in the birthday party area. And I never knew who those characters were. And it's funny that one of them was named Jumbo, because that's why our Dumbo ride is named Jumbo. Because I always thought it was called that so that Disney wouldn't sue us. But apparently, no, that ride that we have is named after one of the mascots. And I got to meet one of the guys that owns some of these other mascot outfits. And we were able to get a few pictures taken with the other characters, and I thought this was really cool. So one of the characters that Wayne made on plywood that sat at the carousel, he had in his shop all these years, and it was Hawaiian Lion, and I have that cardboard cutout. I'm calling it a cardboard cutout, even though it's made on plywood. The plywood cutout. I was able to acquire that. And I'm glad I got it, because it was sold off to an auction, and I was able to get it. So that's really good. So I have that. I have the penny souvenir machine that we worked on. Now, we worked on that during the course of filming Wonderland 3, but we didn't release that yet. That's going to be a separate video. We're going to release that sometime next summer in 2025. We'll show you guys how we fixed it up and everything. So I have that. The other thing I have is, what was it? Oh, yeah, that's right. I own these guys now. Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around. Yeah, long story. I was under the impression someone else was going to get it. They didn't get it. It went to auction, and I had to jump in and save it. And I did. I have it. I got everything in there except the cage. I even went back into Wonderland and pulled out the green fabric that we have on the ground in the cage that we screwed in earlier this year. Pulled all that out, all the plugs, the dollar box, the speakers, everything. The instrument, we have it. I have it all, and it's all in the shed. And I was able to save it. So we got the monkey band now. Didn't think that was going to happen originally, but we got it now. So that was the big update I wanted to tell you guys. Yeah, we now have the monkey band, which is great. So I got to make a new cage for them because that cage is just way too big, you guys. I mean, you need a forklift to lift it up. You can't get 5 guys and lift that thing up. It's too heavy. It's too big. I know how it was made. I can always make a new one and make a smaller one too. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do with it. So yeah, I own 2 animatronic bands, 1 plywood cutout, and a lot of signs, and a penny souvenir machine. Not to mention all the other stuff I've been collecting from Wonderland Pier over the last 13 years. That's a successful little score, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's like I said in the Man and Dog video, what Patrick Starr said, we should take Wonderland Pier and push it somewhere else. I know he technically said Bikini Bottom, but you know what I'm saying. All the SpongeBob fans out there. But it basically, yeah, Wonderland Pier is essentially in my shed out back. So, yeah, that's really cool. And everything's going to be out there and stay there. And the electronic equipment is in the house. I'm not keeping that outside. The electric stuff is in the house. But until I find a new place to house all of this stuff, that's where it's going to be for now. And in the meantime, we're going to have new videos coming out. We have 7.0 coming out, Merry Noel. You guys saw the teaser for that. That's going to be coming out sometime in December. I have a date for when it's going to come out. I'm not sure, because I don't want to promise dates yet, you know, because I'm still in the middle of so many things with editing and all that, and, you know, I've been moving a lot of stuff around lately. So it's going to come out definitely sometime in December. Usually, I usually release these around Thanksgiving or, you know, early November, you know, when we usually did it, but that was when we had to get it out by Thanksgiving because it would be on display and we wanted the people to see the video before they would go see it live. Well, you're not going to see 7.0 live because we filmed it all in one night and it's going to be a video only thing. So, but I'm glad we did it and you guys will get to see it and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome when it's all done. So we have that. That's going to be coming out probably early December, and I'll give you guys more updates on when that's going to come out. But it's definitely going to be coming out after Thanksgiving. Speaking of Thanksgiving, About a Band is coming out in theaters, a.k.a. the YouTube channel. I have about 6 days left to finish editing the film. It's going to be great. I hope you guys enjoy it. You might be wondering what exactly is this documentary. Like, how did you make a documentary about Nirvana? Did you, like, meet these people that were in the band? How did you do it? Basically, over the last year or so, I became a big fan of Nirvana. I'd always heard of them, but I was never really into their music until I heard, you know, some of their songs within the last year or so. And I thought, okay, these... Because I knew about Teen Spirit, but I wasn't really that into it, that song. But I started hearing some of their other stuff, and I really got into that band. I really liked it. And I said, all right, I'm interested in making a documentary. So what you're going to see in this film, if you come see it, which is going to be on Thanksgiving Day, it comes out November 28th, you're going to see this film about how Nirvana, it mainly focuses on how Nirvana made their songs. It focuses on them in the studio, recording the albums that we know, and it has a lot of radio interviews that they did, but what you're going to see is, like, I went through a lot of interviews that they did, both on camera and off camera. I went through a lot of music videos. I found a lot of interviews that they did, but not just the band, recording engineers. I watched interviews of Jack and Dino, Butch Vig, Steve Albini, you know, all the guys. Like, if you're a Nirvana fan, you know who those people are. But basically, I found a lot of interviews of them just talking about recording the Bleach album and Nevermind and, you know, all those songs. And also, you know, there's interviews of Chris Novoselic and Kurt Cobain and Dave Grohl and Chad Channing and all these guys talking about, you know, different stories of them touring. And there's a lot of behind-the-scenes footage from Nirvana in the early years that was released on the With the Lights Out DVD. That footage is on YouTube. So I'm looking at a lot of this stuff, and it's all edited together, you know, like I went on Google, I found pictures of them in the studio, I found them talking about recording this song, I found a demo of the song on YouTube, and then you just edit it together and you have the making of that particular song. Well, you know, once you do it enough, you have like the whole Nirvana discography in this movie. And that's really pretty much what the movie's about. I'm not going to focus on, you know, the drugs and all that and, you know, what their political stance was. I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in what the music was, you know, what they did. And I want to do it in a way that, you know, because they did a lot of interviews over they were a band for like, what, 7 years, I think? They only lasted like 7-8 years total. So they did a lot of stuff during that period of time. And there were a lot of interviews that they did that I think are interesting. And a lot of these interviews I don't think you guys have heard. I mean, I had to listen to a lot of interviews and stuff. And the other great thing about it is I have the whole Nirvana discography. I have one of the releases I have, the posthumous releases, is Nirvana Sliver Best of the Box, which has a lot of demos of songs that we all know, but it also has unreleased demos. So that was interesting to listen to. So you take some of those and you add them into the movie about when they're like if they're talking about Come As You Are, when they first wrote that song for Nevermind. Well, I have the boombox edition. You know, when they first recorded it, when they played that tape to Butch Vig, who was the producer for Nevermind, you play that song, you put a little, you know, stock footage over it, and it turns out it's a really, really good movie. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, there's no original footage in this movie. All of it is from stock footage on YouTube. All of this entire movie is. Even the drone footage is from YouTube. All of it is. The only thing that's original that I made is the opening credits and the end credits. That's it. So, it's going to be an interesting little movie. And if you're a Nirvana fan, I got a feeling you're going to like this movie a lot. And if you're not a Nirvana fan, who knows? You might get into it. So, I hope you guys tune into that. So, About a Band is coming out November 28th. Probably it's going to premiere, because I'd like to have it premiere. It's going to premiere probably around, I want to say, maybe around 8:30 at night on Thanksgiving Day at night, 8:30 at night, because I know a lot of people are probably going to go out to dinner that night, obviously, or have dinner in your home. But if you're looking forward to seeing the movie, definitely get some popcorn before you see it. It's a movie theater experience film, so there's going to be trailers before it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm having a lot of fun editing this movie, and if you guys have seen the clips I've been posting on YouTube, and if you like the clips, you're going to love this movie. And like I said before, you know, if you're not a Nirvana fan, you might get into Nirvana music just from watching this, because a lot of the stories I'm putting together in this movie are fascinating even for me. And I'm still getting into their music. It's been about a year, but I'm still getting into it. So I hope you guys enjoy About a Band. I hope you guys go see it. I hope you guys check out 7.0, Merry Noel, which is the Man and Dog Christmas special coming up. It is not our final Man and Dog Christmas special. You'll see in time. It's not. As far as the other Man and Dog videos go, guys, we have so much coming your way next summer. We're going to have a blast in 2025. Probably around Memorial Day weekend, we're going to start posting stuff. And we're just going to have a lot of fun on the YouTube channel. And the other thing is this. We also have something else to tell you. So this Christmas in December, the Chosen Vlogs are coming back. Season 4. I didn't talk about Season 4 yet. I've seen Season 4 more than a couple times, and I didn't get a chance to do those vlogs yet, so we're going to talk about that. So if you guys want to catch up on The Chosen with me this Christmas, come along with me, because we got 8 episodes to talk about in Season 4. And Season 5 is actually coming out in April 2025. They're supposed to drop a trailer for Season 5, I think, on Monday, right before Thanksgiving. So I'm excited to see that. I'm actually wearing my Chosen hoodie, believe it or not. So, yeah, so those are the updates. That's what's happening at Actors317. The Man and Dog, the Monkey Band, Wonderland Pier is in my backyard now. We got a movie about Nirvana coming out in a week. We have our 8th Christmas special of the Man and Dog coming out, which is great. And you guys are going to love it. We have a lot of great stuff planned for you in that one. And we have new videos coming out next summer. And we also have chosen vlogs. And oh, we got VHS treasures. Alex Corson gave me a lot of VHS tapes earlier this year. Haven't had a chance to go through most of them yet. I went through some of them. And we're going to be posting some of those probably Christmas time, maybe early January we'll post some of them. I like to keep VHS treasures in the summertime, but occasionally, if you know, I've had them sitting in the vault for a while, might as well just release them because I know a lot of people like that stuff. So, yeah, that's what we're doing on Actors317, and we'll keep you guys updated where we're going to put the Man and Dog next. We don't know yet. We're still shopping around. We're looking at places in Ocean City. We're also looking at places in Northfield. We're shopping around in the area, in the South Jersey area, see who's going to take them. But they're not going to buy them from us. We're going to hold on to them. But basically, guys, we have a lot of we have a lot of great things that we want to do for the Man and Dog for the display show live, and we also have a lot of great things planned that we caught on film in the last 3 months that Wonderland was open. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and there is one other thing I should point out. For those of you who are wondering where some of these rides are going, like did the rides get sold yet, what's going on, I can tell you this. If you guys know Storybook Land in, I think it's in Egg Harbor Township or Mays Landing, I forget where, but it's in one of those. They bought the fire trucks, the fire engine ride that was inside Wonderland Pier. They bought that. So they own the fire trucks, and they also bought all of Wayne's fairy tale murals that sat outside the building. So they own all that. So that stuff is... I just went to Storybook Land tonight, actually, with Ian and Anthony. Butter003. We went there, and we had a good time. First time I've been in Storybook Land in 25 years, believe it or not. So it was nice to go in there and see the whole Christmas decorations in there. It was really cool. But yeah, so if you guys ever pop into Storybook Land, probably next summer, you'll see the fire engines there and Wayne's artwork. You know, those fairy tale murals that were outside on the building, they're going to be in Storybook Land. So that's pretty cool. That's a cool addition that they have. So yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I've got, and I will see you guys in the next video. About a Band, November 28th on Thanksgiving Day at 8:30 p.m. And the Man and Dog Christmas Edition 7.0 Merry Noel sometime in December. Chosen Vlogs in December. Stay tuned.